train in Canada is on a line which stretches from Vancouver to Toronto through the spectacular Rocky Mountains. Freight trains also run from coast to coast, and to them the Rockies pose a formidable barrier. Once a thriving railway town, Field in British Columbia is now a stopping point for the Canadian Pacific Railway. Fresh crews take over for the haul over the Rockies and on to Calgary. We're going to join one of them as they tackle the steepest gradients in North America. Spiral tunnels help the train to climb 1,300 feet in less than 10 miles. Veteran Bill Fraser is at the controls of a train made up of 108 wagons with a payload of 11,500 tons and 1¼ miles long. That requires a lot of pulling power, so we are hauled by 5 diesel-electric locomotives of 3,000 horsepower each. However, extra power doesn't solve the whole problem. Because of our length, there are places where half the train will be coming down the mountain, whilst the other half is still climbing. Then, when the rear joins the front on the downward slope, it has to be prevented from running forward, a major problem for the couplings and brakes. To help distribute the braking power, our driver is assisted by a computer robot situated in the middle of the train, which works out the compensations whilst addressing severe Canadian winters. Speed is all important in the tunnels. They're very tight with a steep camber, so if you go too slow, the train collapses inwards. Too fast and you're thrown outwards. A minimum of 15 and maximum of 20 miles an hour is required the whole time, and the robot is relied upon to control the brakes while the guard relays his position by radio. It's incredible. That's our train moving in 3 different directions at once. There are times when it's difficult to tell whether you're coming or going. We now know that the whole train is coming onto the downhill, and this is where our first-time driver has his skill put to the test. Even with the extra weight pushing from behind, we must not exceed 20 miles an hour. We trust the robot to do its job as well. Smoke fills the air as the brakes fight to hold the load in check. Before the days of the computer, a brakeman used to run along the roof of the train, operating the brakes by hand. No joke during a Canadian winter. Slowly and safely we return to level ground and field station, but it'll be a while before the guard gets here. He's still a mile back along the track.